I would consider myself a cynical guy, and a lot of people would probably call me a cynical guy, but I wouldn't accept that from them because they would mean something else when they called me cynical. And I actually do think it is okay to be cynical in a world where there are many question marks over things. In the world I've grown up in and all throughout history, the mainstream are addicted to trends. And if you have a mind what analyzes everything, which I do, trends can look ridiculous. So right now we have the Labubu. Am I saying it right?
You are.
Is it Labubu?
Yeah.
We have the Labubu trend. And I have no idea why this is a trend. A, because we've had totems dangling off bags for 30 years now. I don't know why this is the one what stuck. I don't know why people pay so much for them. I don't know why these are special. They don't particularly look very good. And this is the same with all trends. Like right now in England, people are obsessed with the Grinch. I don't know why. I've come back from China and the Grinch is everywhere and I have no idea why. So it can be a little bit odd, and I come from the school of the Bukowskis and Russian literature and quite pragmatic men who are clawing and scratching at the world and not particularly fans of the world. And in that there is a cynicism, and I think you're allowed to have that cynicism. But the thing what I have sort of done, at least this past 3 years, is drop my cynicism and try to understand why trends exist and why people behave in this way. And I think, the conclusion I've come to is it's okay for people to be happy and enjoy themselves. If these Labubu dolls bring happiness to people, and of course I am mocking, I'm not mocking, but if they do bring happiness to people, who am I to judge that? Because I am sure there are things what I like. I mean, there is this misery of all the stuff, all the books I read, all the films I watch and music I listen to, there is a darkness and misery attached to that, and that is heavy. And people what don't read that and aren't into that, they are kind of weightless. Like there's a lightness to them, what they have what I don't have. So my life has improved by not being cynical, and by reading people like Bukowski and by reading people like Hunter S. Thompson, I still cherish their work and I still enjoy their work, but I have now removed myself from their work. And I try not to copy them. I try not to be inspired too much by them, even if I am inspired by things they say, because they are problematic people who have lived in the fringe of society. And when you're younger, it is cool to try and mold yourself off these people. And I'm not saying don't celebrate these people, because I think we should. But at the same time, we should celebrate, maybe, but we should at least acknowledge that the trends, what people like, they do bring a sort of happiness. So it's okay to be cynical as long as you're not bordering on depression, and it's also okay to be in something what has no weight and is fun. Okay, enjoy your weeks, enjoy your lives. Ciao.